If I may put in my opinion on what's going on here, most of your party seems human or elf in nature. Doing so, it's already getting close to. He kind of looks at the window for a second and goes, it's getting close to nightfall already. I wouldn't suggest going towards some sort of goblin encampment when most of you couldn't see. If you would like, we could provide you shelter for the night here, where you may rest and wait till morn.
Not a terrible idea.
I mean, honestly, what's everyone else's opinion?
I don't see anything against it. He did bring up a good point.
Yeah. Yes. Good Olgoth. We would very much so appreciate that.
And another thing,
Yes.
some of my men are very, very eager to kill a couple goblins. So if you happen to find somebody you like, you can maybe convince them to come along. I wouldn't see a problem with that.
Cool.
Thank you for this information, sir.
Yes. Thank you very much. We will set up camp for the night, and at first light break, we will venture out and complete your request.
All right, look for the tent near the very southwest of the camp. It should be empty. If there's anybody in it, just kick their arse out of it.
Okay.
I ain't gonna do it. One of you human guys can do it.
Actually, neither of us can.
Let's make the gnome do it. Let's
Yeah.
make the gnome kick out the orc.
I mean, our alignment's pretty, like...
Thank you for your time, Olgarth. We will we see you in the morning before we leave?
Possibly. I have to go with the men to hunt early, but if you wake up early enough, I might catch you on the way out.
Alright. Until tomorrow.
Have a pleasant night.
And then we leave.
I say we head to the medical tent, that medic tent.
You guys do that. Since I have my dark vision and my herbalism kit. Oh shit, no, it wouldn't even matter. Because we don't know how to make any potions yet.
Not yet.
You can learn how to.
How will we learn how?
Since you have an
Well, it's
herbalism
same thing. Winston has a alchemy kit.
Hold on one second. Who has an alchemy kit?
Winston.
Winston.
Okay.
I do. I've got a tinkerer kit.
Is
Wait.
anybody proficient in nature? You could possibly, with your knowledge of nature, find out what ingredients are used for what if you collect the proper ingredients.
Oh, cool.
Would I know by medicine?
Are you proficient in medicine?
I'm pretty sure I am.
Well, I'm plus
I'm
4
a
nature,
five.
plus 4 medicine.
Well, you're
I mean-
proficient though. It would glow green on your app if it was proficient.
Oh, I think I am.
Oh, I'm not
Yes, I
proficient
am.
in medicine, but I am proficient in nature.
I am proficient in medicine.
Then you two could find ways to make potions together. If you get the proper materials, you can see
Okay.
if you make potions out of that.
Alex, do you wanna go do some scavenging? I can set up my herbalism kit and we can see if we can find some stuff to make some potions.
We
in
both
case-
have. We both have herbalism kits.
Well, that's perfect then. I can
Plus-
see in the dark.
I can create light.
No, we have perfect company. No.
All right, so I guess we're gonna.
Yeah, we'll go. Me and Greyson are gonna go try and track down some herbs and stuff to make some potions, whether it's healing, I don't know what other types of potions
Alright, so
they
you guys were leaving the
are.
camp.
So, ooh,
Yeah, I was about to say you guys are gonna have to leave the camp to go hunting for stuff. And it's about to be dark.
You can go to the south of the camp.
can I approach Is Aladar still at the fire?
No. Most people from the fire have dispersed by now, but you can probably see if you can find them.
We could go early
Are
in the
there-
morning.
Any barbarians around at all?
You see, there are two Goliaths actually talking to each other to your immediate right, about 10 feet from you.
How do Goliaths feel about elves?
That depends on the person.
Fuck.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
we
I
could
just want to ask. Okay, I'm going a little bit rogue here, guys. Just go with it. It's just a quick little side thing.
Yeah, that's the rogue's job.
I approach the two guys and I say, good gentlemen, my group of adventurers in Tempest is here, and we saw your bulletin that your clan leader had posted, and we are planning on heading out tomorrow to do some recon to assist with your camp. One of my traveling companions, Greyson, and I were wondering, is there any immediate danger during nightfall that you have experienced from this goblin camp?
One turns around to look at you, and you see now his right eye is pale white with a large scar going down his face.
Okay.
He looks at you and goes, well, little man, I'd be careful. Because in those woods is where the night crawlers stay. And let me tell you
sounds
one
like
hint.
fun.
Let me tell you one hint that us uncivilized folk keep around this camp. All of us fear the dark, because those bastards in there, they sure as hell don't.
Okay, well, good sir, I appreciate your time, and I wish you good health. And I scurry back to the group. All right, guys. So,
Pussy.
Grayson, you know that whole plan of us maybe going out and getting some herbs and stuff? Yeah. Let's wait till it's light outside again.
I was thinking that we go with Algora in the morning and talk with him a little bit more.
But he's going on a hunting excursion, remember?
We don't have to go far. We can just go with him for a few minutes. And that way, in case we do get attacked, he'll be in close vicinity.
Okay.
Attacked by what?
Goblins. In case they, like, attack.
Okay, we'll wait till
Well,
morning. So.
Alright.
So let's go to medic tent and try to convince them to sell us some healing items.
Sure.
I mean,
Who's got the highest persuasion?
That'd probably be our...
let's see.
I
My
got I'm +4 and I'm proficient.
I have +5 and I'm proficient.
Okay. Thirst, what's yours?
I want to 2.
Okay. And Winston?
+3.
He's more for intimidation. He's more about sticking the barrel of his gun to your forehead.
I'm not a nice person.
Okay, so Giftier will follow you. You do the talking. You've got the highest.
Persuasion.
In case we come into any issues.
Who has the highest intimidation?
Not me.
TBH, my intimidation isn't even that good.
What is it?
It's a 3.
Mine's a 2.
Alright, I guess we'll
Mine's a
head
2.
towards where he said we could camp for the night.
Well, do we want to head medic tent or do we want to head to camp, our tent?
We could wait for medic tomorrow, because right now we're kind of good.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. If a couple of you want to head off to the medic tent now, like, Jared, do we know what time it is?
Currently looking up, it's approximately 8:28.
It's still fairly early.
Yeah, it's still fairly early.
I need my beauty sleep.
Do we really need anything, though?
I was gonna say, if we're gonna go fight a whole goblins when they're 5 to 1, we might want
Well,
We
to
go to
just
sleep early, we can wake up early to group up with what's his nuts.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
let's do. There's more. We could accomplish more in the morning.
All right.
And it's
So let's
supposed to
go
be
to the-
reconnaissance, so we shouldn't really need potions as
Yeah.
well.
It's never a bad idea to have.
At least a handful
Well,
of them.
On our way on reconnaissance, we can probably find some.
Yeah, make
Yeah,
some.
we've got herbs.
Yeah.
Well, me and Grayson can find herbs. Okay. I guess we'll retire to the tent for the night. Does anybody else want to do anything?
Winston, stop with the chips.
It's trail mix.
Well, that's a whole different story, bro.
Oh yeah, totally.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm good with retiring for the night.
Yeah, I'm good
Yeah.
with retiring, and we'll just do that tomorrow in the morning.
Okay.
Sound
Yeah.
good? Yeah.
So what's everybody doing? Everybody's going to sleep, it seems? Nobody's staying up?
Bedtime.
I might stay up and watch for a little bit to see.
For anything.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna stay up for a couple more hours and use my dark vision to see if there's any
How large is this tent that we're gonna have?
The tent
big enough
itself-
to fill us.
Big enough to fill us, or is it just half of us?
The tent's fairly large. The tent itself is usually made to hold about 12 human bodies, and that's
we're good.
comfortably.
Okay. I was about to say, because if it's not, then we just have to sleep in shifts.
Sleep on each other.
Or
Yeah,
I'm not
we
sleeping
could
with
anyways.
Winston. I'm not sleeping with that gnome.
I'm going to.
Like a teddy bear.
Should we take shifts with the men?
Well, since I'm a full elf, elves don't need sleep. Instead, they meditate deeply, remaining semi-conscious for 4 hours a day. The common word for such meditation is trance. While meditating, you can dream after a fashion. Such dreams are actually mental exercises that become blah, 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 blah. After resting in this way, you gain the same benefit that a human does from 8 hours of sleep. And I have dark vision, so I can see if there's any weird shit going on.
Does that
so-
sleep thing do the same for half elves? Or is it only full elf?
It's only full elves.
Only full elf? Alright.
It's my Fey ancestry, so...
And my alert works even though I'm sleeping, right?
No.
Oh, shit.
Our
Here.
alert is only consciously.
Why? I'll do my trance first, right off the bat, and then I'll stay awake for the rest of the night.
Okay, I'll stay up till he's done with his trance.
And then... So the half elf, and then the human paladin and the gnome get their beauty sleep.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Alright.
Triggers in
I
front
Yeah.
of me.
mean, I'm also not going to talk cute elf for
Is that okay, Jared?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Re-go over what's going on, Brett and Alex.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna-
stay up till while he trances his little meditation
Okay,
stuff.
meditating for how long?
4 hours.
Before.
4 hours.
And then that equals the same amount of
Yep,
sleep a
I'm-
human needs, yeah. And
And
then I'm
then-
going to stay awake after that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go to bed after the 4 hours.
All right. So everybody goes to sleep. Our good buddy, Belros. I almost forgot your name. Belros goes into the corner and kind of you see him fold his feet over top his lap in this sort of X position as he lays his hands gently to his side. He closes his eyes. And almost for a second, anybody nearby starts to hear this sort of humming noise. As you hear him just softly breathe out, and every muscle just lies still as he remains motionless now. Everybody else gets ready and falls asleep. And
Except
let's
for
see.
Grayson.
Except for Grayson. Grayson stays awake. You kind of prop yourself up against one of the tent poles, and you kind of just sit there and listen for anything that happens. About 2 hours in, you hear some grass rustle right outside because you're right next to the wall.
Mhm.
So you hear the grass rustle.
Everybody wave.
Anyway, you hear the grass rustle outside of the camp for a second, and you hear sort of like a.
Is that any kind of language?
No.
No. Okay.
You're not,
Just checking.
you're not recalling any language. You just hear.
Somebody be snoring.
Okay.
And then after a few minutes, it goes quiet once again. And then after that, you do start to hear some sort of faint speaking. You can't exactly make it out, but you hear like.
I can't say anything because I'm in a trance right now. None of
Yeah,
us can say anything. We're all fucking out.
Yeah, I know. Would
I
I
talk
know
to
what
my
language
sleep.
that is?
Make a history check.
20. That's done. That is the. You said history?
History, yes.
Oh. 21.
21.
I'm proficient in history.
You do recall hearing this before, since you yourself, Grayson, have adventured quite a lot in your days. You do recall this being a sort of a, it's almost an off branch of goblin.
Okay. Do I
Nobody
know what
speaks
language
Goblin.
they speak?
Goblin.
What would it be? Oh, it is Goblin. Okay, not
It's
Underdark.
goblin.
Oh, I guess.
Can I roll perception to see if this wakes me up?
No, it's very quiet. He could hardly hear with his alert.
Yeah.
I'm a light sleeper.
Extremely light sleeper. Freaking ant crawls across the ground.
Somebody like lets out like a small fart like 3 blocks away. You're just like, the fuck was that?
Yo, bro, you serious, man? Come on. I'm right here.
I guess I keep watch.
Okay.
There's nothing I really can do.
About 45 minutes after that, Bell Ross wakes up
Okay.
from his wakes up, but he comes back out of his trance. You hear him exhale all this like because he breathed in when all his muscles stilled, and you hear this loud as all his muscles relax, and he sits down on the ground.
Okay, while you were sleeping, I heard some sort of goblin voices outside the wall.
How close?
Did I know how close it kind of was?
You could tell that it was outside of the wall, but you couldn't exactly make out how close they were to the wall.
I'm not sure on how close, but they were outside the wall. So be on high alert tonight, just in case.
I shall. Thank you. Have a restful slumber, Greyson.
Alrighty, then I go to sleep.
All right, Brett, what is your perception?
+6, and I'm proficient.
6. Okay, so all right, gives you a pat. Everybody needs to write down their. This is something just real quick. You can put in your journal. You need your passive perception, and you need your passive investigation.
How do you find your passive
All that
investigation?
is you take your perception, which, like for instance, Brett's is 6. You add 10 to it, so his passive perception is 16. Same with investigation. You just add a +10 to what your modifier is.
So mine's.
That's your passive.
What was it for the? What was the other one?
Investigation.
And is that a 10 and 10 as well added to it?
Yeah.
You add a 10 to it. If it's a minus, then you take 10 and you minus that off of it.
Okay.
So you have like -2 perception, then you get an 8 passive perception.
Never ask me to investigate shit, boys.
What is it?
10.
I'm only 1 better than you, so.
All right. So while you are keeping watch, Bell Ross, you do once again, using your passive perception, you do hear some sort of grass rustling outside of the wall once again.
Okay.
And then you hear the strange sound, like you hear it sounds like 2 solid objects being clicked against each other.
Can I make out what the objects sound like?
Make a perception check.
$17.
17. You can tell that they're definitely small, solid objects, but what they could exactly be, you have no idea. And you once again hear the voices arise. You hear it sound like a.
Can I see if there's any barbarians around the camp?
You kind of step out of the tent for a second and look around, and you see nobody awake except for you see a single figure who's down by the gate, kind of like leaning against it with his arms crossed.
How far?
How far from the tent? The tent is on the southwest side.
No.
So that would put you about. You're good. About 40 feet, 45 feet.
Oh well. With my dark vision, like, is it dim light or is it darkness?
Do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
You treat darkness as dim
Yeah.
light.
I treat darkness as dim light and dim light as bright light.
Yes.
But where in the camp, what
the
type
camp,
of lighting is it?
It's dim light. There are torches lit here and there. It is dim
Okay.
light in the camp.
Can I see, like, is this guy a barb? Is he kind of a mysterious figure? Like, do I know?
Looking down and like kind of just trying to keep your eye out on him, you recognize it is Alzar from earlier.
Ooh. I would like to go speak with Elzar.
All right, Alzar sees you walk up and goes, "Hey, the druid. What are you doing up so late?"
Being an elf, good sir, I only need 4 hours of meditation, and I'm set to go for the remainder of the day. I heard some goblin rustling over by my tent. Is it common to hear rustlings from goblins at this time of night? And it sounded fairly close to the wall.
He kind of furrows his brow for a second and goes, "No, this damn thing shouldn't be that close." He kind of draws his sword and goes, You want to come with?